There were 6 busts of Napoleon, all standing in a line, produced by Gelder Company as copies of Divine. 3 of them were sent for retail sale to High Street Harding Brothers, and Morris Hudson's shop in Kennington will sell the others. The Emperor's stern face with furrowed brow and gaze transfixed, as Sherlock Holmes would solve the case of the Napoleonic 6. One day Morris Hudson's shop assistant had stepped out. While he was gone, somebody gave the plaster bust a clout. It shattered in 1,000 pieces when it hit the floor. The promiscuous iconoclast ran safely out the door. The case brought by Lestrade, to solve it Sherlock Holmes would strive. He would catch the daring sod who brought the number down to 5. Morris Hudson's shop, 2 of the plaster busts were bought by a medical practitioner named Dr. Bannicott. In his Kennington consulting room, a bust was in the hall, until one day he found it smashed against the garden wall. Napoleonic treasures right from ceiling down to floor. That's the one of cheapest measure, leaving us with only 4. Second bust was kept at his South Brixton surgery. Upon the mantelpiece the statue rested peacefully. He arrived at 12 o'clock to find the window had been forced. As for the bust, you shouldn't need my help to guess the worst. You shouldn't need my help to guess how many left there be. From former 4 there is one less, the answer must be 3. Horace Harker, journalist, owned statue number 3, and late one night he heard the noises of a burglary. A body lay on his front step, the plaster bust was gone. It later turned up smashed to pieces on a neighbor's lawn. The victim had a photograph, to Sherlock 'twas a clue. He planned to have the final laugh and save bust number 2. Harding brothers sold a bust to one Josiah Brown. With Watson and Lestrade to Chiswick, Sherlock Holmes went down. He set a trap and waited there until he caught his man. The murderer and burglar Beppo got into their hands, but not before the bust was bust, as Beppo had his fun. The 5th straight bust had bit the dust, which left us only 1. The final bust belonged to Mr. Sandiford of Reading, and he arrived at Baker Street at Sherlock Holmes's bidding. The 15-shilling bust he handed over for £10, but left before he heard the final plaster smashing sound. The black pearl of the Borgias was inside the final bust, as Sherlock Holmes rewards us for awarding him our trust. And on a literary note, my little song is done, as Agatha Christie once wrote, and then there were none. As Agatha Christie once wrote, and then there were none.